Hello, I am Jeff Steinman, and today we're going to talk about finding and understanding your niche. Now, let's not get caught up on terminology. You can call this a number of different things. You can call it a niche, you can call it a niche, you can call it a crew, you can call it a tribe, call it a herd, call it an avatar, or call it an ideal client. It doesn't matter what you call it. The important thing is to recognize how extremely important it is to your expert lifestyle business. Now, the simple reason that you have to have a niche is that you have to have a group of people with common concerns, problems, desires, and all of that you can get access to and communicate with in a similar manner. Now, there's three things that your niche simply must have. It has to have a clear problem that they want to solve or a desire that they want to meet. They have to have common viewpoints about their situation, their goals, their desires, and their frustrations. And they have to have findability. They have to gather in places where you can get access to them. You have to be able to find them. Now, let's dive into each one of these a little bit more detail. So the first thing is they have to have a clear problem that they want to solve or a desire that they want met. Marketing is all about identifying a problem that someone has and then showing them how the thing that you have solves that problem. They want to have a solution to that very specific problem that they have, and you have to have one to offer to them. And that's why they have to have a common problem so that you can communicate to them in that common way. You don't get to customize your marketing for each and every individual person that you talk to their individual problems or desires. Now, secondly, they have to have common viewpoints about their situation, goals, and frustrations. So they have to kind of look at the world in a similar way. So certainly not in every way, but in many. So that's why, again, you have to be able to talk to them in a similar manner. And finally, they have to have findability. They have to gather in places where you can get access to them. If you can't find them in the same places, then you're not going to be able to communicate to them. So you have to have a way of reaching them or contacting them. Now, let's talk about a huge misconception in this space. And that misconception is that defining a small niche will hurt your business by limiting the pool of people that you do business with. And by choosing and targeting a smaller niche, you actually increase the power of your marketing. And the reason is because you can communicate with them in a more specific and targeted manner that resonates more with them, and they're more interested in what you're saying, and they are also going to be even more willing to pay higher prices for the products and services that you're offering. Now, I want to throw out something for those of you who might feel limited by selecting a niche. And what that is that if you're feeling limited by it, think of it as a stepping stone. Think about it this way. If you gain a really strong foothold in a specific niche, you're going to have even more money, resources, and a larger following that you can use to take that out into an even larger niche and do even bigger things with it. So the bottom line here is choose your niche, choose it based on those three criteria that I gave that are also outlined in the associated blog post, which you can access below, and tell me about your niche in the comments below. Who is your niche? What are they like? What are their common problems and frustrations? Where do you find them, and how do they view the world? Give me an overview of that in the comments below, and I'd love to discuss it with you. I see and I read every comment, and I'll be happy to give you feedback if you make a comment below. So until next time, best always, and don't forget to leave a comment below.